Why do we push hands? One of the reasons is the most important point in a fight where you can win or lose is the moment you physically touch. And that often is neglected. We often start away and then go in and hit and so on. But actually, the moment you touch is absolutely vital. So, from a self defense point of view, we spend a lot of time about that moment that you touch because it's also the moment that you act. A lot of people in self defense say, it all happened so fast, I didn't know what to do. Actually, one of the best ways of looking at it is when somebody hits that distance where you can reach out and touch them, that's the point that you must act. And you might just put your hand up to stop them. You might use your voice authoritatively and say, stop, or what you're doing, whatever. But that moment, and if they're punching or their arms are coming up for any reason, meet it. And at the moment you meet it, that's the important point where you've got to know what to do. And the most important thing in any form of self-defense is to have that soft front and strong back. Most people panic and they freeze at the moment that touch happens. So what happens is they end up getting really stiff, So you need to be able to, the moment you touch, you need to be able to soften. And when then you soften, whatever technique they're putting in, you need to be able to stick, follow, redirect, and then do whatever technique you need to do once they're off balance. Okay, so grappling is natural. And when you look at it historically, villages would have village wrestling, any animals, lions, tigers, puppies, cats, even your own kids. Put them out in the garden, what they're doing within a few seconds, rolling on the ground and wrestling. Wrestling is more natural to humans than trying to punch or kick. And when you look at the arts, even karate and certainly Tai Chi is stand-up grappling. So you're using both hands, and therefore your ability to unbalance with one hand whilst doing something with the other one is really important. We spend a lot of time brain mapping our own body. So from the meditations, the standing, the exercises, whatever we do, we need to take our mind inwards and brain map our own body to be able to take control of it, take control of our energy, and be able to soften. And then once we've kind of mastered that, I've got the hang of it, we learn that naturally, the moment we touch somebody else, we've got a natural ability to brain map their body, their balance, and so on at the same time. Okay, so touch does play a really important role. And it's social. It's a way of learning techniques slowly, carefully, without putting the fear element in it to begin with. So you can actually develop your skill by starting slow and then gradually building the skill level up from there. And we've all got an inner animal, and the important thing in martial arts is to train that inner animal. If you shut it away, you become a very shy, nervous person. But when you mix with other people, the ability to let that inner animal out to play makes you a much more sociable person, less likely to get into fights in the first place, but also by becoming, if you like, that kitten, dog, tiger, whatever it is, and going into having a little bit of fun and play grappling, you skill learn a lot faster. After all, how do the hunting animals learn? How do tigers learn how to fight? Any animal, it plays, it rolls around. So stand-up grappling is important. The reach out and touch point is also very important. And when you touch somebody, the ability to be able to soften and then brain map their own body to be able to control it, it is really important. And the idea of stick, follow, redirect, take them off balance, and then be able to apply a technique. That's why push hands is so important.